like people usually are more convinced about the benefits of volunteering when they actually experience it for themselves. So sometimes when my friends are like, oh, I want to volunteer but I don't know where to volunteer, I'll be like, come down, join me for like a session or 2 hours of volunteering, and if you do like it, then like just keep on coming back, and before you know it, usually they just become a regular volunteer.
Going to the volunteering fairs can be really helpful because you have representatives of organizations there who you can chat with, ask questions. It's very personal, or just talk to your friends. There's so much social engagement here at UCL, I feel. Almost everyone is involved in some form of volunteer work, whether that's officially or just they do something on their weekends.
I would say look at as many options as you can and then choose something that you're genuinely excited about and you're willing to put your time into.
There's just such a wide variety of things you can do. Everybody's got a skill that they can offer.
And most importantly, you can seek the expert advice from the VSU office.
Yeah, the VSU is really helpful and can kind of act as a go-between, especially if there are problems, that you have someone to fall back on if you don't get along that well, maybe with the people in the organization, or there are communication difficulties or something that you have. At the end of the year, after you've volunteered with an organization, and if you've enjoyed it and found it as fulfilling as I have, you can put your organization forward for the UCL Organization of the Year Awards, and there's an award ceremony which recognizes the effort and the work that volunteers have put into everything they've done throughout the year.
For me, I've interacted with friends and some other people who are concerned about managing time, balancing their studies with the number of hours also required for volunteering.
And it is important for people to understand that there is actually a great deal of flexibility towards a lot of voluntary work. I would emphasize that even if you only have like 2 or 3 hours to spare per week, you can always just spend like half an hour of a week doing something.
And it's so worthwhile and so much fun that it's just I think a risk you need to take, or something you can try and then always change your mind about.
Volunteering really helps you develop a lot of skills, so it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy whereby you become better at volunteering the more of it you do.
If you find something that you really enjoy, it's just another thing to do and it doesn't become a chore. You really, really want to go and get involved.